I know in real life you come from a family of 5 boys. I'm curious, how would Millie fit in?
I think she'd fit right in. Just when we were her age, just as noisy, just as loud, just as rambunctious.
You obviously play a different character who has inspired millions of children, but I'm curious what it means to you to be starring in a film that sort of specifically empowers girls.
Well, it's such a wonderful opportunity because obviously I I have a different perspective. I was never a young woman. I was never a young girl, and to be a part of this story and to see Millie being that person, not only as a young woman, but a very successful young woman as an actress, and now as a producer as well, and thriving so wonderfully. It's wonderful for me to be a part of that story. It's wonderful for me to be able to be in a story that has messaging that's so important, not just for young women, but for young people. Because it's not just about young women learning stuff, it's about young boys learning stuff too. And it's about perspectives, and it's about realizing that your perspective isn't the only perspective. And I think that's something which we saw certainly in Enola 1 with Sherlock learning about how Enola's life is and what it's like. And then also in Enola 2, him understanding and learning what her life is like. Although she happens to be the teacher in 2. She is definitely the one who's guiding Sherlock. So he's a bit blinded by his own problems.
Yes.
But she teaches him so much, and she becomes the catalyst for his growth in this movie.
Yeah, he doesn't totally have it together. I'm wondering if you want to clarify for audiences that your house does not resemble Baker Street. Or maybe it does. I don't know. I don't want to judge.
No, I mean, as much as Baker Street was extraordinary and there were amazing gadgets and devices everywhere, no, but that's a little too chaotic for my liking. I mean, I'm a little bit similar in that I tend to know where everything is, and as soon as anyone starts tidying stuff away, I'm like, where did the thing go? It was right here, and that can sort of set me off kilter, but it's not quite as mad as that.
Well, I have wondered too. Obviously, you are super into gaming. And I
Yes.
wonder if you think Sherlock would have been or would be if he were our contemporary, given how his mind worked.
I'm not too sure. He'd probably be into other stuff. I mean, I love gaming because I tend to learn so much from it. I learned so much about myself from it as well, especially playing similar games over the years and how my approach to them has changed. But I think Sherlock would stimulate his mind in other ways.
The game
I
is
would.
afoot in different ways, which is fair.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much for your time. Great to see you again, and loved the movie.
Thank you so much.